Well, bring us out here. No, come here.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Today, guys, this is horrible to say, but I'm trying to figure out what in the heck is going on with Black folks. What in the world is going on? Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bells and make sure the notifications work. And also I ask that you watch the video all the way to the very end. Now let's get into it.
We were here looking into the earlier crime when this happened. The video shows 3 women. 2 were wearing surgical masks, grabbing big armfuls of clothing from the Lululemon store on Clarendon Boulevard in Arlington. They appeared to be in no hurry. One woman stopped to pick up items falling out of her overloaded arms. The video was taken at 7:11 p.m. That is only 2 hours after the store had been targeted for an earlier organized theft crime. In that case, 2 women grabbed armloads of pricey athletic wear and walked out without paying. We're not sure if the same people were involved in both cases.
See, this is what I'm talking about. And you could see, and this is not the only time. This is not the only time. And this store had already been targeted before 2 hours earlier. Loads of clothes in the daytime. No shopping bags. Just walked in and walked out with a bunch of clothes.
Well, bring us out here. No, come here.
That store was demolished. Look at the damage. Things were all over the floor, things gone. They went out to the parking lot, started looking like they're about to get into a fight. I hate to say this. Black folks, what are we doing? What are y'all doing? I know I'm Black, but I don't act like that. And most Black people don't act like that. But these are young folks. Okay, what is happening to our young people? And then we're going to get mad and say, why you saying it's just us? When I look around, I'm just calling it like I see it. I see it in my hometown. It's Black on Black crime. Profusely, every time I turn on the news, Black on Black. Looting, theft, stealing, just all manner of foolishness. Every now and then it's somebody of another ethnicity. Sometimes it's white. Yes, it is sometimes. But usually, I'm just saying. And if people don't want people to say stuff, you need to stop doing it. So I don't have to make these videos calling you out, acting like you have absolutely no sense, acting like you just raised in the doing wilderness or something. We didn't used to act like this. I did another video saying what happened to us Black people. We used to be the best kind of people. White people used to come to Harlem and watch Black people go to church, and they called us the beautiful people because we just will always come dressed to the nines, acting respectably. Men dressed properly, pants where they supposed to be, hats on with the little, coats and stuff, and the women with the, dainty dresses with the gloves and the hats and the stockings and the heels, children dressed appropriately, everybody, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. What happened? Oh, it pains me.
Sorry. Yep. Yeah, really. Yeah, they got the Clippers. Look at them.
You heard the alarm going off. So this was after hours. Yeah, and people just she's standing around recording, whoever this is. I don't know how many people there. It was difficult to tell exactly the number, maybe a dozen folks just taking everything. And yeah, again, they look black. I think I saw one guy with a camera that was white. But anyway, not that somebody's gonna say, well, don't focus on blacks. I'm sorry, that's the ones who I see looting. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? I tell the truth on this channel, and the truth hurts sometimes. I mean, it doesn't feel good. I mean, it doesn't. But this is what I do. I am not politically correct. You know that by now. If you've been following me, you've been watching my videos, I just say it. And Black people, a lot of times they give us a little pat, on the wrist and let us go right back and start doing foolishness to destroy our communities again. To me, it's a sick form of racism, because if you want to protect certain groups of people from the wicked ones, then you got to keep the wicked ones in prison longer, so they won't be out here messing with us that do right, that mind our own business, that worship God. We do everything right. We obey the laws. We're law-abiding citizens. We mind our own business, and we don't do that. But if you keep letting the criminals out, they will continue to do the bad things they've been doing. What's the incentive to stop? If you're going to make the crime like the punishment, a little pat on the hand, that's all you're doing. Just a little pat on the wrist and let them go right back out. There's no incentive not to do anything. Oh, I'm just going to stand up for 24 hours and just going to release me right back. I can do that. Of course you could. Because you're not being punished, really. We need to get back to law and order. God Almighty is for law and order. Done in decency and in order. It is indecent for you to, that's one of the commandments, thou shalt not steal. Just run in there and steal bunches of clothes and run out of the store. And they are incentivized to do so because they know they're not going to be punished. And this sick way of thinking that Black people have been so marginalized, they don't know any better. That's like you saying we animals and you can't prosecute the animal. There are people that need their behinds in prison for doing wrong. And they're going to go right back and horrify other communities, mainly their own. Other Black folks suffer at the hands of Black folks. If you want to protect Black people and you want to act like our lives matter, the ones that do wrong, lock them up for the right amount of time. I'm not saying, disproportionately long sentences, but come on. You need to be locked up. You went in there and stole. And then you may wonder why these stores are leaving Black communities. They losing money being in a Black community. They keep getting robbed. And then you destroy people in your community from being able to work at those jobs because the jobs had to close and get up out of there and go somewhere else. We are hurting ourselves. And I don't want to hear nobody saying anything bad about what I just said in the comments. You know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. This is all right. I'm going to keep it Christian. But I sure want to say a bad word right now. Y'all pray for me. Well, that's the end of the video. You guys, thank you so much for watching thus far. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it works. We got to get these videos out. We got to get the word out. Donald Trump in the White House. We need some law and order because he's not going to have this. He's not going to have it. And I don't blame him because all it does is hurt people in the way that I just described. Businesses cannot stay in these neighborhoods if they keep getting robbed. Then they got to leave. And those people lose their jobs that were working there. And see, you see the cycle. We're hurting ourselves disproportionately. Yes, I'm talking about mostly Black folks, but anybody can act a fool now. Don't get me wrong. Anybody can cut the fool, as we say in the South. A fool ain't nothing to blink at. Okay, and it can come in all colors, both genders, any orientation, nationality, ethnicity. It can come in all. But I'm just focusing on the Black folks for the purpose of this video. All right. Well, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and the notification bell. Thank y'all for watching. Just remember, love God, your families, these United States of America. And as I always say, march on, warriors.